Now while I was working, it just dawned on me here now how I secure future employment and how I secure my clients. And these are my tips now. No, these are my 2 tips, and I will be very brief now with this video. Number 1 is do more than your job description requires you to do. Now what I mean by that is that whatever task your client gives you, or whatever agreement you sign up to on a job, on your job site, you do more than the client requires you to do. So just say for instance now you're asked to cut a hedge, or you cut back trees, or if you're a solicitor and you're working on someone's case, you're doing more than they require you to do, because this builds your reputation. But what it also builds is your confidence and your self-esteem. It builds a security with your client. Therefore, when you're dealing with your client, that they look at you deeply into your eyes and they know that you're being genuine, that you're giving 100%, you're even giving 110%, because now you're giving more than your job description is requiring you to do. So that's very, very important. So doing more than what your job description requires. Now my ethos and my philosophy that I embed through my business, especially with my regular clients, is that every day that I begin working for a regular client, now that is, I treat it like it's a new client. So I get in and I give 110%, and I want to give that lasting impression. Because I often work in jobs where new staff would start on the job site, and they'd give 110% on the first day, and within 3 months then it would begin to diminish. They would begin to back off and they begin to let things slide. And I believe as well also that, especially now when you have a regular client, and I've clients on a good few years, that you have to keep that pace up, you have to keep your standards high, and every year you're improving. Every day is a new day, every day you're learning, and every day you're giving more. And that's the ethos now that I embedded. There's a lot of guys and a lot of businesses out there, and when they get regular clients, and they're there now about 2 or 3 years, they begin to get comfortable and they begin to get complacent. And what I mean by getting comfortable now and complacent is that they start arriving 10 minutes, 15 minutes a bit later. They start taking their lunch break 10 minutes earlier, and they start coming off their lunch break 10 minutes a bit later again. So they're knocking 30 to 40 minutes off their work time that the client is paying for, the service now that the client is paying for, and the client is wanting a platinum service now. They want, because they're hiring in professionals, you have to be professional. And these guys then, they begin to relax, they begin to switch off, and they begin to let things slide. And that's how people lose their clients. As well, when you commit to a client and you offer a commitment in terms of a time, a date, you have to stick to that time and date. And do the mature thing. If you can't make the time and the date, that you text the client. If it's a young client, if it's an older client and they don't have a phone that you can text, you ring the client. You do the mature thing and you let people know, because people want to know a day and a time, and that you can stick to your times. And trust me on this, if you can stick to these commitments, your business will thrive. And also now remember that when you're after giving 110% on a job, your clients are all happy, you're keeping all your clients happy, you're having no hiccups. Well, some things can happen on your day that you can't control, but you're in control 95% of everything. You will sleep like a baby at night, because now you know your future is secure, because that is how you secure your future employment, doing more than your job description requires you to do. And I've been on both sides of the spectrum now, in terms of I was once not very prepared in my business, and my first business failed, but now this business is thriving. So those are just quick points, and quick brief points I want to give you guys. So I hope everyone knows after enjoying the video. Hope these tips have worked. Stay focused guys, keep grinding.